Hello friends, today I'm going to make Sloppy Joe for dinner. This is what I'm going to use. I've got my beef, onion, manwich of course, and some brown sugar. Let's get to it. Not everybody likes onions, I'm sure, but we do. My family likes onions in our food, so I always make sure that I add it into my Sloppy Joe. So start by putting the onions in a pan. I'm frosting the meat. I'm just going to put them all in because we love it. Tonight I'm using manwich original, but I also sometimes make my own Sloppy Joe sauce. Today we're just using the can. They both seem to be liked equally by my family, so why go through all the extra work if I don't have to? That's why I'm using the can. Got my favorite beef chopper out. Alrighty, my meat is defrosted. Going to start at the stove top. Let's get this party started. So I've got my onions in here, as you can see, hopefully. I can't really get the camera any closer to the stove or I'm going to set it on fire. I have onions in here, see, and my meat. Start by cooking the meat and the onions together, and then we'll move on from there. Hey y'all, in other news, today while I was outside videoing the birds, I realized that my iPhone now has a pause button while recording. That's new. That wasn't there yesterday. I don't think, anyway. At least I never saw it yesterday. Today I was like, what's that button do? Well, it pauses the video, so you can pause it and then restart back up. It's pretty cool. Android phones do that, so you Android users out there already know how to use that. And I used to have it when I had an Android, but we've had Apple phones for a long time now and have never had the pause feature, so I was quite excited to see I had that feature now. So we're just going to keep chopping this up. It's still a little frozen in spots, but that's okay. It'll be fine in a minute here. What are you guys making for dinner? Let me know in the comments what you're cooking for dinner. My family gets home at all different times, so I typically cook dinner early in the afternoon and just put it in the fridge, and then people can reheat it as they come home. Time to get out the, not yet, it's still pretty frozen. I'm not going to worry about chopping it up with my meat chopper yet. Gotta get it warmed up here first. Keep all those onions in there. I wish we had smell vision on these videos. I've said it before. I'm telling you, there is something about beef and onions that just smells delish. Of course, that's only if you're someone who likes onions. If you don't like onions, it probably does not smell good at all to you. So we're just going to let this continue to cook for a little bit, and then I'll take out my chopper here and start hacking it up. Okay, some of it's ready to be chopped up now, so we're going to go ahead and start chopping. Some of it's still pretty, it's not frozen anymore, it's just still pretty clumped together. It's not totally cooked, as you can probably see in the camera. So, just going to start chopping it, and then we're going to let it cook for a little bit longer again. That away so I can flip it over here. It's coming along well. All my onions in the middle. A big chunk. Alright, so let this heat up a little bit longer. Got some serious sizzling going on, folks. choppy chop again. Yep, already gave the dog her medication. So the alarm go off on my watch. Already got her meds. That one over here so I can chop it a little better. Around again. Alright, looks like we're just about ready for our sauce. Got my onions in there. There we go. Okay, here we go. Putting in our manwich. Apparently it's still pretty hot in there. I turned it down, but I'll turn it down some more in a minute here as soon as I get all the manwich in there. Stop and turn it down a little bit more. There we go. Now I'm going to show you the secret ingredient that nobody in my house has figured out yet, so you guys got to keep a secret from my kids. I get my secret ingredient ready here. You already saw it if you watched the beginning of the video. If you didn't, well, you don't know yet. I always add a tablespoon of brown sugar. And then you just mix it in really good over a very low heat. It's just on simmer. You're not really trying to cook it anymore. It's cooked. You just want to heat up your sauce. Mix in your, if you use the brown sugar, make sure it's mixed in really good. It just makes it a little less acidic. But only putting in a tablespoon doesn't make it too sugary. It just brings down the acidic level. Okay, now we're just going to let it heat up a little bit. Now when my family gets home, one by one, they can reheat what they're going to eat. I wanted to thank you all for watching. And leave me a comment. Let me know what you're having for dinner. See you in the next video.